Let's take a look at the effects of the interaction system. When you check the interaction object, there will be an interaction button. After clicking on it, the interaction operation will be carried out. For example, adding the object to the backpack and returning it. It can also be a dialogue. There is also a type that needs to be launched often. This type can be used in the box, in the game, etc. Now, let's start introducing this interaction system. This interaction system is missing in the RPG inventory system. First, it is this guy interaction. After the function is activated, it will open a test task. The key to choose a test touch channel. This channel can be added in the project settings. Set as it is. This interaction system is made according to Lyra project and expanded. After updating, you can get the materials and widget. When we press this button to be bound, there will be a guy. You can manage every interaction by this guy. This is to remind us to expand the long-term operation. So find the guy interaction under the RPG core. This is the interaction guy that my project is using. Expand the long-term function. Through an ability set, let's look at the application of this function. The guy that is taught here will also bind a gameplay tag to set a button. Guy interaction is the RPG gameplay ability. You can choose Unspoil Activate. When this function is added to the character, it will be activated automatically. You can select Debug to see the detection range. Next, let's create an interaction object. Open the blue map of this object. Click to check its CPP layer. It is the CPP World Collector Gang Interaction Actor. Interaction Actor has realized the interface. This is the interface that the user must have. Now, I am creating an Interaction Actor blue map under the title screen. And put it in the scene. Add an interaction channel that selects the object. Add an in-game network body to display the object. Close the object. Now, I am creating an interaction actor blue map under the title screen. You can see several parameters of interaction. The difference is the UI button, the GA and the show button. Now, I will choose GarCollect for now. And set the advanced button. After running, when checking the interaction object, there will be an advanced button. Click on the advanced button to see if it can be activated. Click on the F button to find that the GA has been activated. But since this interaction actor does not have the RPG interface, so it will not add a backpack. If you need to make an advanced object, you need to use the World Collect layer. Now, we make it into a tree. After clicking on the interaction button, use GA to deal with it. Change its network body into a tree and modify its position and size. Create a GA to deal with this behavior. And add it to the character, otherwise it will not work. It will be activated and sent to some useful parameters. Click a word on the screen and play an animation. Run the test. Now, every time you press the interaction button, it will activate this GA. In the actual development process, if every interaction object in the scene needs to create a blueprint, it will bring many inconveniences. So in the RG inventory insertion, it expanded the advanced mode. Now, let's create an interaction blueprint. I directly drag the network body to the scene. As long as the structure is added to the scene, it needs to interact with the A button. The parameters here are the same as the interaction actor. And set the interaction. This will achieve the same interaction behavior. In GA, we can get the object that is interacting from the parameters and deal with it. It can also achieve other interaction behaviors, such as dialogue. We can see that this MC has a dialogue button on it. It is the interaction component. It chooses GA dialogue. So its interaction behavior is to play a dialogue. In the X key, it has created the blueprint for World Collect. It can be added to any scene. World Collect has the object parameters. It adds some data and sets the number. When the interaction, it will add it to the backpack. If you need to deal with the interaction, such as bringing it back or entering the object pool and so on. You can tie this post-interaction to the scene. For example, after the interaction, it will close THE. It will also play the animation. It will also save the interaction. The project will be saved before the project is launched. You have to open it after the project is done. Next, I will introduce this post-interaction button. In hard there will be an indicator layer. I have introduced it before. This UI button will be added to the screen as soon as the indicator interface is implemented. And it will trigger this event. We can adjust its location in this event. Set its display text information. And there will be a function to obtain the button in the creating event. It will also lock the event of changing the input settings. So when I use the creating function, it will also change the display of the display. After changing the operation button in the settings menu, it will also obtain the creating button. This icon has been mentioned in the previous introduction of the project settings. In the common UI setting in the project settings, there will be a corresponding printing document. Now, the interaction button we see is this icon.